Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I see you there. Oops. I hope you guys are doing well. Tonight, we're gonna talk about some stuff with video games and the likes. Maybe talk about Extra Life. I've been wearing the shirt around lately because we've got Fragapalooza coming up, and that's part of what's going on. I am joined here by my co-host Janaya. Come on, girl. Hi, yes, you good girl. Yes, I have treats for you tonight. I was able to find you treats, so I hope you're okay with that. I got some duck. You want some duck? Is this what you want? Let's get these treats out of the way. Give it up for Janaya. Make sure you like the stream just for Janaya. She's all about the treats. Yes, girl, you are. I hope you're doing well tonight, everyone. It's I'm a little down because I wanted to play Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, the Ruin DLC, but I can't get past the frame rate. I went on another run before the stream earlier today. I had played around with the settings, went in, did a whole bunch of other things that I know that I can do with the game, and it still dropped down to 2 frames per second when I got into the augmented reality stuff. Yeah, I'm giving you extra treats because we missed them last night. So it's Five Nights at Freddy's Ruin. It's a no-go. I don't know what's going on. My like I have a computer system that should be able to run anything that's out there right now. I don't have like a 4000 series RTX card. I shouldn't need a 4000 series RTX card. I have a 3070 Ti. I have a Ryzen 5800X. I have 32 gigs of RAM. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to play next generation games on this system. And it comes down to the failed optimization. Oops, welcome back. Yeah, the only improvement with the 4000 series is the 4090. That's it. Like, they came out with the 4060, which, the price point brings it down quite a bit, but I don't need to go there. I'm running a 3070 Ti. There's no reason why I should have to downgrade that. Like, the only upgrade I need to do on my system right now is a new case, because the case I have is too small for everything that's in there. I had to cut out part of it. If you guys have seen that video where I actually took a Sawzall to my case with the motherboard installed, but that's nothing, yeah. They raised the 3080 by $200, so I was forced to go with the 4070. Yeah, like, that's exactly it. And it's really starting to piss me off with modern day games where you cannot play them because they are not doing quality control or optimization for games. It's really become a lazy part of the gaming world right now, and it's plaguing a lot of games. It's a nightmare with a lot of games of recent history. Like Hogwarts Legacy was not optimized. It took me almost a month to finally get that game optimized to a point that I didn't have frame drops. And that was doing little tweaks here and there. That's playing around with it, and you still got them every once in a while in loading areas. And it shouldn't be that way. These games are tested on these systems, but they test on an optimized system in their lab where everything is controlled. But honestly, when it comes down to it, what is it? There's a new game coming out. What game was it? I remember reading about this where they're demanding that you put it on an SSD. Is it Starfield? SSD required for Starfield. Yeah, Starfield. Yeah, you need an SSD with 125 megabytes available on an SSD, which is absolutely ridiculous. It should never get to this point. Hello, Crash Test. How are you doing tonight? Like, because I got the new SSD. Yeah. They're demanding you put it on an SSD. Yes. Put it on an STD. Yes. Starfield is going to give you a sexual transmitted disease. 100% Starfield is going to give you that. It's romance of the Starfield. They're going to give you romance options probably in that game too. So it will probably give you an STD. Which is the smaller slot and motherboard, which they hide it as a 16X, yeah. Starfield Crabs Edition. Yes, yes, yes. Starfield will give you crabs. Bethesda is definitely going to give you crabs. Oh, God. Basically, the 4060 Ti 16 gig version pushes 16 gigs through chips and 8 lanes. It would be fine through 16 lanes. Yeah. Like, I don't understand why all the new games, they just don't focus on the optimization of the game. You want a game to be fun. Look at what happened in Diablo 4. Diablo 4 is almost to the point where you can't play it. Like, I think it was Asmongold he tried going back into it. The whole game just crashes on him now. And like, he's a high-end streamer that cannot play these games because they just won't do it. Giovanni, what's going on? Giovanni. Actually, I should show you some of the stuff I've been playing with there, Giovanni. What is it? I have a few things that I've been playing around with Giovanni. Giovanni there actually made the original, if you guys have seen the new profile pic that I have, I'm going to bring some of these up on stream here. If I can find it. Oh, right. For some reason, it didn't save there. But it's in, I have it. Where are we? I know I have a copy of it. Right there. So I got a new profile pic for myself. Thanks to Giovanni starting this part. Giovanni put out a picture, and I took that picture and I threw it through a bunch. I threw it through about 3 different AI engines, upgrading it along, and I finally settled on a new version, a new profile pic. I'm gonna bring it up on screen because I think this is absolutely amazing. And of course, I would have a 2 terabyte hard drive, but only a 50 gig SSD. Yeah, that's exactly it. 125 gig needed on an SSD. So if you want to run that at an optimal setting, you only want to use up 10% of your SSD, meaning you want to run a 2 terabyte SSD to run Starfield. That would be the recommendation. You need a 4080 or 4090 to play games. It's ridiculous. All hail the fire chicken. 100% all hail the fire chicken. So, we'll do it this way. I threw through a few different prompts when I was upgrading the stuff from Giovanni. Do I have it saved on this computer? I think it was all on my laptop. Oh no, I do have it here. So this is what Giovanni gave me to play with, and I upgraded it to that, which is absolutely amazing. And Giovanni, honestly, what you did here is absolutely, it doesn't have the details, but it's good. It's good. It's way more than I could even imagine doing, right? A lot of people say AI art, you shouldn't do AI art. You should go out there and pay people. You know what? If I had all the money in the world, I would pay people 100% to do the artwork. I've actually paid for artwork in the past for this channel. But I don't have all the money in the world. So I'm going to take what I can get and deal with it. Like, that's how we survive. The 79 XTX can't even handle Revenant 2. Oh my God, why? Yeah, like I was talking with people in the Discord there about it, and I was like, well, Remnant 2 looks absolutely amazing. It looks like a mix between Dark Souls and Borderlands is what it looked like. AI is inevitable anyways, so complaining about it is kind of pointless, to be honest. 100%. AI is here to stay. It can be used as a tool. There is scary applications of AI, which mainly the facial recognition for video games. I don't agree with that. I don't think people should have to upload a picture of their teenage son or daughter to play a video game. I don't think that's right. But yeah, I'm using this as a profile pic now. I'm thinking of changing my logo, the logo that's in chat to this. So that's something I'm thinking of doing. We'll see. 2 terabyte SSD external, I'm looking at about 100 Canadian, which isn't bad for 2 terabytes, in all honesty. We'll see what happens. I'm going to Fragapalooza here, so the only acceptable AI is Liberty Prime. Of course, of course. So I had other prompts for you, Giovanni. You want to see one of the other prompts? I think I could pull this style off, but you gotta bear with me. I think I could pull this off. Just a little side profile, grow out the beard a little bit, and get some funkiness in the back. What do you guys think? My hair is just gonna be that wavy on fire situation. So obviously AI art is something that I've played around with quite a bit, and this is something that it gave me. So, you know, it's one of those things. All it's going to do is make people pirate games more. Yeah. Habanero is your hot boyfriend. AI image generation is under a lot of review in the UK. Might actually get banned. I don't see it getting banned. I see there being the problem with the AI art is it can't be copyrighted. So now you have to sit there and go, well, you have an IP, you have things that you want to stop. Habanero, this is actually a prompt that I got from AI. Was this? And I'm like, you know what? I think I could actually grow this style out, have the beard down here and get the hair going. It's pretty close. Like, I think I could pull that off. Oh, yes. The things that I've played around with and what I've gotten back from AI is pretty funny. DLSS third frame gen is actually good. I couldn't even tell AI frames. It's just they want to force people to get a 40 series. And that's really unfortunate because I don't think the 40 series is running that well for games. There's been a lot of problems with them, so I think that's part of the issue that I've seen with it. It's funny where AI goes with it. So no FNAF garbage tonight. No, Habanero. We're gonna bitch about games because there's been a lot of games in recent memory where the optimization is not there. Hogwarts Legacy was one of the worst ones out there where you randomly fell through the world, or it would stutter on frames when you opened a door to a new area. It was not the way the game was designed to be played. And now they're saying you need all of this other stuff, and it's like there was a time and point, especially with the 3000 series NVIDIA card. There was a time and point where the hardware was way past what video games were, but then all of a sudden it's like all these video games are not being optimized, and they're creating all this bloat for it. And I think one of the reasons why Security Breach has so many issues, if I was watching because I can't play the game, I was watching Markiplier play it, and I'm looking at the assets that are in that game. They have just piles and piles and piles of just trash everywhere. And this was something that the Phasmophobia developers dealt with one of the levels, one of the houses that would load, and the house would load and it would take forever for the house to load. And what happened here is the asset that they put in there had so many pixels to it, it was lagging the loading of it. And I think that's what's happening with, in particular, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruin. I think that's what's going on there, is now you're getting into these areas and they have asset after asset after asset, adding pixel after pixel, and you get to the point where there's just too much of it. And that's why the optimization for these games absolutely suck, because they just go, oh, this looks good, throw it in there, throw it in there, throw it in there. And they're doing these on top end systems, but they don't see where it comes down, the line. What's going on, Capnet? I got Hogwarts running at 4K medium on 60 on my GTX 1080. And that's part of the problem too. The older 10,000 series and 2000 series cards seem to be running everything better. The 3000 and 4000 series, they're a bigger card, but they don't seem to be optimizing or anything being optimized for it. They've been having more issues with them, which is really stupid. Just got done playing some PvP in Destiny. Nice. Game was using 10 gigs of VRAM at low setting. Wow. That's a lot of VRAM. Lower bus on the 4000 series is Pascal. Let's see. What else did I get? I tried to prompt AI to give me a Final Fantasy Phoenix character. So there's that. You have a 2060 Super as your GPU. See, and that should be decent to run most games now. What does the PS5 have for the GPU? What does the PS5 have? PS5 specs. They have a Radeon 2 base graphic engine, 10.2 teraflop. Really? 223 gigahertz ray tracing acceleration, only 16 gigs of RAM, and internal storage is like 825 gigabytes, which is whatever. And then what's the Xbox One? Oh, you don't lay it out nicely? Why would you not do that? Dimension CPU. Custom CPU on the Xbox One. So they don't even tell you what's in the Xbox One. Memory, it's only got 12 gigs. Flash, what's the GPU? Do you not tell me? Oh, they're high. Oh, GPU is a custom also. But it's less power than the PS5. That's interesting. That's interesting. They're hiding it. That's interesting for Microsoft to hide that. Meanwhile, No Man's Sky is working on loads of stuff and that's a giant game. Crash Test, you got to remember when No Man's Sky came out, it was bad. Like, No Man's Sky came out and no one could play it. It was so badly optimized, you couldn't even load up the game. Hey, Mailmaster, sup basketball bags? Basketball bags? Ball bags? Oh, sup ball bags. That's where he's going here. Sup ball bags. So Millmaster comes in and calls you all a ball bag. What are you going to do about that? Clayton, how are you doing tonight? Skynet Online, balls. Everyone likes the balls, especially when they're in your hands, right? Right? That's just Sora with the Phoenix wings. Yeah. Hello, Saint Sinister. What's going on? Hi, everyone, Wuhan. He's got the smiley hand. Nice. I hope everyone's doing well tonight. It is Saturday night. It's yeah, that's where we're going with it. Other things that I got from this AI when I was doing the Phoenix things, certain things are weird, like especially when you get a Phoenix and it's got two eyes. You just kind of sit there and go, what? I Wuhan of you now. I upload Vitas like you. Nice. But give them credit, and they've been constantly updating and developing, all for free as well. Yeah. The 3070U with custom APU the PS5 is actually probably so cheap to make that if it was used for PC gaming would change forever. Yep. What else did they give me that's good? I asked for it to give me birds in a Phoenix, and AI misinterpreted it and gave me two birds. This Giovanni, if you're still there, this was from your picture. I prompted with your picture, and this is what it gave me when I said bird. I was like, weird. AI being weird. Currently, I'm doing something on paper of a bearded dude to possibly toss your way as another prompt thing. Paper's where my details go, but yeah, my God, yeah. I chat GPT, give me some insane magic cards. Yeah, Kefnet, you were showing those off. Yeah, Giovanni, that's hilarious. It is. I was laughing pretty good at that one. I was like, what? It's not quite as at least that first one for the birds wasn't as disturbing as this one is. This one is just disturbing. I don't watch the Internet Historian, but did I think I saw that come across at one point, but no. I wonder if loading issues in games can be fixed with Microsoft's new direct storage that's only in 2 games. It's hard to say. I doubt it. Bird centaur bird. It's so disturbing. Bo Falcon had to come out of his corner and go, that's disturbing. Yeah, ChatGPT and PT, build me a FNAF game that actually works. They've also got AI texture compression that lowers VRAM a lot, but not that bad to quality. It's like a minotaur. Yeah, it's a minotaur of 2 birds. It was when it gave me that, I was like, what the hell did you do? That's okay. One of the other prompts for Final Fantasy was really weird. You guys ready for this one? You want disturbing? Sora's head on a pike? Costaculus? Hominopithec? Falcon, make it stop! Make it stop! You got Joe Biden as ice cream as hats. That's funny. Bring me his head. This head in particular. More normal anime. Yeah, that's some of the weird AI things that I've been getting lately. I'm like, oh my, like you just kind of go, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I can show that one. That one's almost not safe for work. Is that your version of School Days? What will AI do to humans if it worked as a doctor? Yeah, there's some strange things it might do. Yeah, a lot of these other ones were just not as good. This one was kind of neat, and this one's kind of neat. So these two were profile. I was trying to get a profile pic out of it for the Phoenix drawing. So it gave me that one. Obviously, when you go profile, it's like it's going to go more female. Hi, Cinder. Great to see you, and thanks for the stream. Hey, no worries, Seth. Thanks for how'd your first week of new work go? It went really well, actually. My new work is really good. Friday, things were supposed to happen with a lawyer. I've been dealing with some stuff in the background. Things didn't go as planned. It's supposed to happen Monday now. So hopefully I have some good news next week for you guys. So yeah, I asked for some profile pics. This is one it gave me, which, there's nothing really wrong with it. It's just, it wasn't, I want it for me. And this was another one it gave me for a profile pic. Human, I have a cough. AI dog, amputate the legs required. Hey, crash test. If it was in Canada, they'd just tell you to get some assisted suicide. So that's unfortunately what's going on here in Canada. So yeah. I come in here and Cindy talking about lawyers. I didn't do it. AI fast food, AI mechanic, AI dictators. Yep. What's going on, Maz? I hope you're doing well. I'm showing off some AI things that I got. Call the population. Oh, crash test. It's dark things. It's not things. Oh, Clayton with the cookie hugs. He comes out with a smiling thumb, cookie, is that thumbs or is that hands waving? Is that like wave your hands instead of clapping there, Clayton? Is that what that is? With the cookie trying to hug Maz? You know, Clayton, when you hang cookies to Maz, I don't know if you're going to get a hug. Breaking news, AI dictator lowers tax prices by killing 50% of the population. Actually, that would raise taxes. AI would promote a full to Hector while lying to him. AI would promise to call to Hector while lying to him. Yep. Oh, Clayton got told. Ice cream for everybody. Crash Test has the ice creams. Let's see. Did I get anything else? This one was like, there's one, the right side of this picture wouldn't look neat as armor, I think, because they've got the like almost a mask on the one part there that would look neat as armor for like a character, but everything else in this picture is just weird. Joe Biden's dream AI. Oh, Clayton's dead. Clayton's just dead. He's done. There's nothing left to him. Maz, see what you did? See what you did? That's what I got for AI lately. Breaking news, AI dictator lowers illegal drug dealers by killing 50% of Mexico. AI claims it's better than Donald Trump walls. Oh, God. Oh, oops, that's hilarious. So many things. I've been playing with the AI off and on when I get a chance. Like if anyone saw the facial recognition video, I did a few prompts trying to come up with an AI generated version, and I actually like I prompted a photo of myself to it, and what it came out with was interesting to say the least. Like, here, I should probably show you the photo. I'll bring up the photo that I gave to it if I can find it. Where are you? Right here. That's the photo. So this is the photo that I gave AI art to play with, right? Right? This is the photo I gave AI art to play with. And that was where it went to things like this. Right? Other than the hands being completely disturbing, it was like, what? The fingers, oh God, right? Right? This one's not terrible. Right? And then I asked for a younger version, and it gave me this one. Right? The fingers are just, yeah. The Linky is merged with the palm. Yes. And I asked for more anime style too. The second one had too much weed. I was trying to get the wireframes. I was actually asking for the wireframes. Oh God, the hands. And for some reason, when I asked for an anime version, it gave me that. So here you go. Here you go. Oh, hell no. This is, yeah. It looks like Miley Cyrus. That's terrible. The fingers look like toes. The fingers are worse. Yes, weird is correct. It was very weird, some of the things that I've seen with AI, but it's fun to play with. It is fun to play with. I have to admit that. Right? What else? What else? There was the Golem game that came out that was absolutely dreadful. And it was just like countless useless tasks in that game. I'm glad that's one I skipped completely. Like there was a lot of hype for that game and everyone went, ugh. Like only Up comes out and the game seems to run fine, right? And it's all nothing but assets. So you got to wonder really what's going on with a lot of these games. Right? Phasmophobia had their problems, but they fixed a lot of them by reducing the pixel sizes in beds and in sheets on beds. That's how they fixed it. Apart from FNAF Run's terrible performance, I actually really enjoyed the game. Yeah, that's that. Oops, I can't even play the game. I can't play the game, and I really wanted to. Like I've watched Markiplier's, I've watched part 1 and 2 of Markiplier's. I completely was avoiding watching other people's playthrough because I wanted to have a genuine playthrough, but I can't even do it now. So I'm like, no. Habanero people still buy it. Yep, that is exactly the problem. We are all addicted to our video games, and that's where we are now. It's, you know, I guess it could be worse. You could have sliding scales to modify your junk and not your face. Hint at a video tomorrow. First thing you should do is VRAM and bus, not add frame gen. Yeah. How did you go with that FNAF? I saw Insum play it. Cthulhu, I can't even play it. I cannot play the game. I wanted to. I tried playing it, streaming it yesterday. It crashed my stream. I tried resetting things. I tried capping my frame rates. I tried doing this. I tried doing that today, and the game just wouldn't run past 2 frames per second. It's a problem with the entertainment industry in general on all sides. They create garbage and people buy garbage, therefore produce more garbage. That's exactly Habanero. It's it's consume. It's consume. You know, like this week I repaired my dryer. I took apart and repaired my dryer. I'm an electrician. This is something that I know how to do. Your dryer is literally like a light bulb. That's all the heating coil in your dryer. That's all it does is the same thing as like a light bulb. That's literally all that is. And they will break. It burns out like a light bulb. And that's exactly what happened. I actually have the part upstairs. And when that part breaks, you have nothing that will produce the heat because it doesn't have a circuit. It doesn't complete the circuit, creating that heat. So in order to repair a dryer, it's literally you just take off the front case, you take out the heating element part of it, and you go get a new one. That's all it is. It's if you have the part on hand, you can repair a dryer in about 30 minutes. 30 minutes top to bottom. Take it apart, put it in. Or take it apart, take it out, put the new one in, and away you go. I ended up having to wait a couple days because I had to order the part. I tried to get the part locally. They wanted to charge me $200 locally for this part. And I went, are you insane? I'm like, it's not even worth $200. It's a coiled wire is all it is. I ordered it off Amazon for less than 40. The sun will use the sun, it won't burn out for a while. Yeah, like the problem here at Cthulhu is we get so much thunderstorms at this time of year. Putting your clothing out in the sun is an idea, but it's not really that great. They use a GPU calling the port a game to Unreal 5 and use direct storage, and Nanite FNAF Ruin would be fine. Yeah, there's lots they could do. Like, I honestly, they just got to cut down on the amount of assets that they put in Ruin. It's unbelievable how many copied assets they put in this thing just to hide things. Like, I'm watching Markiplier play it, and I'm like, just thinking about all the things that they put in front of your way to block. Each one of those adds so much to it. It would be an easy, you just do a lower version of it and it still looks the same. Random Cthulhu has an amazing name. Yes, he does. Giovanni, video games being limited to a certain class of people is bad marketing. That's games nowadays. Like, recently there was someone bitching on Twitter about how they went to a Magic the Gathering Legacy tournament and he lost. He went 1-5 and he lost to all other decks that were using proxies, because they allow proxies for Legacy and Vintage tournaments now, because you can't get these cards under a normal circumstance. So they just have proxies. So he went on there saying, you know, I spent all my hard-earned money to get these cards, to play with these cards, but proxying should be wrong now. Right? Well, you optimized your deck, you're going to probably win more. But that doesn't mean that you need to spend all the money on these things anymore. Easy ways to fix games. Unreal Engine 5 nanite level of detail, compression, GPU calling. There's a lot that they need to do. Luckily, you got one of those durable May-type dryers that never broke down in 20 years and counting. I have a Samsung. We got it when we first moved in where we are. So it's over 10 years old. Like I said, it's not a bad dryer, and I know when these things break, they're easy to fix. Did you use Dr. Google to fix your FNAF issue? Cthulhu! I have looked up and down. All I get is security breach fixes, not ruin fixes. There isn't really fixes out there yet. Indie games usually are better anyways. They tend not to dwell on so many assets and so many pixels. They wouldn't be able to have a Legacy tournament without the proxies enticing people. Yep. The problem is all them assets are loaded in all at once without optimization is not good. 100%. Oops. Well, I spent an insane fortune on game pieces, and people who want to just enjoy the game without spending a lot of money beat me by playing with fake game pieces. Wow. Yeah, that was my take on it, Habanero. That was my take on it. I was like, you know what? If you bitch about the proxying being used in a Legacy tournament, maybe you should have a better stance on the way where the reserve list actually is. And by Wizards of the Coast violating the spirit of the reserve list with their Magic 30, pushing people to make proxies, maybe you wouldn't see that. Maybe you would actually see people care more about the game other than it being little game with game pieces now. That's all it is now. I should play Dave the Diver game. I don't know. I know I've seen a lot of people play it. How dare you bring, oh God, why? No. How dare you bring 3D printed chess pieces to play against my rooks of fine silver? Giovanni. Could you imagine if chess was a trading card and was like a trading game, a trading piece game? Could you imagine if you could only play chess by having your 8 pawns, and they had to all be different pawns, right? Your 2 rooks, your 2 bishops, your 2 knights, and your king and your queen. Imagine if you had to actually collect this as a set to play chess with. There we go. $1 million idea. I am going to sell booster packs of chess pieces. I think they're so expensive because Valve takes 45. yes, Bishop meta. Yes. You got to get the latest rook meta. I tell you, the red rook is going to take over the black rook any day. Had some custom animated skins for them. Exactly. Just make chess and offer loot boxes of skins for your pieces. 50 different variations of pawn. Right? That's $1 million idea right there. You just build a chess game and you skin them all out. And you make it where you have to buy it as a loot box. Chess makes a AAA game with realistic knights. I remember battle chess back in the day, where you literally had the queen walk up and like bash them with a scepter, or cast spells. I'd sell it for $900. Oh, I've been looking at like new and trending games on Steam, and I'm like, all of these look like junk. Remnant 2 looked good, but hearing that they're having nothing but issues, actually, let's go. I want to see what the recommended specs. So the recommended specs to play Remnant 2 is a 2060 for RTX, which isn't huge. That's not a huge graphics card. So you're not playing the Lord of the Rings Golem. No, I don't think so. Yes, Giovanni, I've actually streamed Hades a couple times. Hades is okay game. I'll probably play some Hades during Fragapalooza here in 10 days' time. Hello, Desolator Magic. Desolator, how are you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. Found a video on the performance of the game. Did you? Oops. Send it to me in the Discord. Bad? Oh no, Desolator, why are you bad? Don't be bad. Be happy. Be good. Did Mark Rosewater drop more random pictures on people with no context? 4K native 31 FPS on a 79. Aw, Desolator, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Clayton's got your buns though. He's plumping them, making them sure they're nice and firm and round. He was stalked by the Wisconsin witch. Oh. I thought you were about to say, did Rosewater drop the soap? Oh. Maz, you only would think that. 79 XT is 20 gigs and the flagship card of Radeon. Of course it is. Hey, Habanero, have you picked up the DLC for Stacklands? Is it worth it? Haven't played MTG in ages. No one seems to want to anymore. No, Cthulhu. Everyone's given up on Magic the Gathering that mattered. I don't even know who's playing Magic the Gathering right now. Like, stores here where I am, no one plays Standard. They won't even host a Standard night. They're like, it's dead. Like, Standard's dead. And that's the entry point for people to play the game. So I've not picked it up, but I probably will now that I know it exists. The Cursed Worlds DLC. Yeah, it's like $5. I've been looking at it. Habanero, I have. So you'd be proud of me, Habanero. I have 18 hours into Stacklands for you. So you know. 18 hours. And I finally made it to the island. Stacklands is an amazing game. It is a very good game. I don't know if it's really worth streaming, though. I felt like streaming Stacklands was a little boring, but everyone should play it. It's a good game. It's a single-player game, but yeah. MTG Death was sad, to be honest. It was such a good game. Yeah, Magic the Gathering was good. I don't see it being good anymore. The new, what is it? I'm putting Doubling Season and a new set coming out. I'm like, whatever. Nothing will ever top Crimson V's. Crimson V's? Why do I know that? Oh, Vanguard? Is that a Vanguard? Crimson V. And apparently they're a YouTuber. I have no clue what you're talking about, Desolator. Crimson Verse? And it just brings me up Bible. Yay! You brought me up the Bible. I tell you, Desolator knows how to troll. If you put in Crimson Verse in Google search, it brings up nothing but Bible quotes. MTG, Pokemon, and soon Yu-Gi-Oh! Will all pass into new games. I don't see that, Cthulhu. Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Are multi-billion-dollar companies. The card games sell billions of dollars. Magic the Gathering reached $1 billion in their first time ever last year. Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Have been doing it for years. So that gives you an idea where Magic the Gathering is on the scale. You sent me a thing? What? Crimson Versus is an online card game. It can be played using Hack. GU, the card game battle? Oh, crazy. Yeah, no wonder I don't know about it. There's like no info in this thing that you sent me. It's some weird Japanese game. Nice. Someone's getting 40 frames per second on Ruin with a 4090 at 4K. That's ridiculous. Oops. That's not even like, unless you're getting 60 frames per second at 4K, it's not even worth trying. Ask me, is the Stacklands expansion worth the money? Let me give you some perspective, Cinder. Imagine buying an entire booster box of Magic for $4. Is that worth it? That's kind of where I was sitting there, Habanero. Especially considering I got like $8 in Steam cash right now. So I was almost thinking. So Dot Hack is a PS2 game series. Yes, Desolator. In it, you play a fake MMO on a fake computer on a fake internet. Oh, okay. Yeah, I never did play Doc Hat. Seems like society is learning how to properly boycott stuff like Bud Light is crumbling. That's got to spread to other stuff. Yeah, we'll see what happens there, Maz. I could care less. I never drank Bud Light in the first place. I don't drink that swill crap. What is it? Hillbilly beer to begin with. So why I just kind of sat there and went, it's cheap beer. That's all it is. I'm Canadian. We drink real beer up here. Yeah, Giovanni, Stacklands is amazing. It is. Imagine Ruin running on consoles. It's going to be terrible. That's what I was thinking there. Oops. I start every day with the Four Loko. Yes, Stacklands is worth it. It is worth it. Oh my god, yeah. That's the thing, Giovanni. That's what I wish Stacklands had, was a mobile port right now. I wish I could play it on my phone. Because I would play the crap out of that on break at work. I would. Hands down, I would play so much of it. Canadian beer, the blood of moose and bears. Hey, talking about the blood of moose and bears, I will be right back because I want to show you guys something that I found. So this is something that I haven't seen. Every time I hear about it, it's Christmas time. I cannot not find it. And they usually charge like a lot of money for this stuff. Today we went to the farmer's market, and at the farmer's market I was surprised to find the distillery that makes this there, selling it under cost. I have a Canadian treasure in my hands right now. And it's something that only a Canadian would really appreciate. I found moose milk. Is it a severed moose head? I found moose milk. This is something that is super hard to find. And I got it at a really good price. Clayton's got the raised eyebrow. Like, what is this? What has he found? I got Australian specialty shop. I get my favorite beer. It's called Great Northern. Is it for male or female moose? Well, moose milk is like a maple syrup liqueur. It's a cream liqueur. It's made here where I live. These are, and it's not hard, not easy to find. It's like Bailey's, right? Yes. Yes, it's like a Bailey's, but it's a specialized Bailey's that you cannot find anywhere because this stuff sells out every Christmas. Right there, also female moose forgot. Yeah. Yeah, so I was thoroughly impressed that I was able to actually find a bottle of this stuff because when winter comes around, this stuff sells out. In the US, it's the same with Sprite cranberry. Oh yeah. So we do cranberry ginger ale up here. Cranberry Canadian dry ginger ale. Imagine the terror of the moose foos with a hippo. Well, only if it was a house hippo there, Giovanni. The house hippo, because it lives off peanut butter. Right? So a moose fused with a house hippo eating peanut butter would be, imagine that terror. Is Crash Test still here? Or did he bugger off? By the way, Crash Test is streaming now, guys. If you ever... Uh-oh. Hold on. Something's going on here, guys. Oh, I missed it. Never mind. Yeah, sorry, I just got a call for some assistance on another stream, but yeah, they just ended their stream, so nothing crazy. You'll never use your bathtub again? No. Yeah, so Remnant 2 AMD 4K analysis holds up pretty well. Well, it doesn't look like it when they're getting like 40 frames. If only you could sub to people through the live chat. Yeah, you used to be able to, Giovanni. You used to be able to right click on their profile picture and then so if you click if you click on their profile picture, it says go to channel for me. Yeah, so now you got to do it on their picture exactly on that little round thing. You can click on them and it says go to channel. Then you can sub there. Oh, yeah, and on mobile you can't do it. Mobile is like impossible to do it. There's so many things on mobile you can't do, which is ridiculous. Yeah, mobile doesn't have it. They used to. They did use it. You need FSR2 balance to get 60. Wow. Like, I'm going to have to wait for mods to come out for Ruin to be fixed, which is just absolutely ridiculous. So mad. I'm so mad about that game right now. Like, I just don't get how optimization of games is not there anymore. It used to be like the pivotal thing. Mobile has it. Ruin going for 720, 60 frames. Gross. Shouldn't have to run at 720. It should be 1080, 60 frames. That should be the benchmark, is a 1080 at 60 frames. That should be the benchmark that they're doing. What is the new game that's coming out? I know there was talk about it a while ago. Where they're saying that they're going to run it at 30 frames. just so they don't have to worry about the game's optimization. Where was that? Let's see if I can find it. I can't even remember what game it was. I know Sid Alpha was talking about it. I'm just going through his timeline right now trying to find it. This is a while ago now. I wonder. Let's try this. See if I can find it that way. Bethesda. Yes, it's talking about Starfield. Bethesda has locked Starfield at 30 frames per second on console, and experts are using virtual sandwiches to explain why this is the right call. It's not the right call. No game should be locked at 30 frames. No game should be. Unless they're going up and above high definition for 1080, it should not be locked at 30 frames. It should be 60 frames per second, because that's what our eyesight sees at, right? That's what it should be. And like Sid Alpha, look, we get it. They prioritize making the graphics look as good as possible over quality of gameplay. However, that shouldn't, what they should be doing is offering those console players the choice over which they prefer. Better gameplay at reduced graphical fidelity, or better graphical fidelity with decreased performance. And that's exactly it. Like, it should be the choice. It's a lazy way to make a game look better. And that's why I don't believe why the optimizations fail so many times for new games. Wouldn't bother wasting your time, energy being angry at Ruin. It's garbage. Even if you played it, it doesn't seem fun. I've been watching Mark run through it. It's really boring to watch. Yeah, I have an error. I've been watching him too. I've read a few of the reviews on Ruin, and a lot of people say it's a walking simulator where it's very linear. Like I said right off the bat when I was streaming it yesterday, I was like, I don't know if I like this, because it's a very linear feeling game right now, where you have a straight line and you have to do objectives in the straight line, and it just walks you through the game, right? You finish it in 4 hours, so it was mostly, I wish I could read whatever that word is, but I have a heart in front of it because YouTube put the stupid emoji thing. Come on, someone say something so Oops's comment goes up so I can read it. Please. Fun. Mostly fun for me. The endings were underwhelming. To be honest, Custom Nights and Sister Location were the most entertaining gameplay-wise. Habanero, I know you made the suggestion that I should play the other games. I would love to play the other games. However, I think in order for me to play the other games, I'm going to have to do this as a play and record and then edit, right? Which is painstakingly. It's painstakingly being able to edit that stuff. Because what I would have to do is edit out the music and leave the jump scares in, and then it just makes it doesn't give the same feeling behind it. I only have the heart on your phone. Yeah, no, it's on my desktop and I can't get rid of it. I don't know how. Like, it pisses me off to so much to see the 5 emojis that they put there in the chat, because if you guys say something and it doesn't jump down to the next thing, it cuts it off and I can't see what it says. Help Wanted was fun. Hey, yeah, see, all the party poppers. That's all I see. They're releasing Help Wanted 2 in October with the new movie. Yes. And Help Wanted 2, a lot of people are saying it's a prequel to Help Wanted, but that doesn't even make sense to me, because they're saying you did such a good time the first time around, we thought we would bring you back again. I'm like, how is this a sequel? Or not a sequel, a prequel? Yeah, no, Habanero, it's not that, and mostly because of copyright issues. I have so many copyright issues that the FNAF 4 live streams are still, I still are ineligible for copyright. Every time I get rid of it, they reclaim a new minute of the thing. It's absolutely ridiculous. Right? So, like, I can mute certain parts of it, but if I mute it today, then tomorrow I get a new copyright claim on it. And I'm like, you just sit there and go, what's the point? Like, they literally have copyrighted 50 seconds of it. Right? If I go in here, wasn't that copyright stuff an issue for a lot of people? It is. Right? So you're not allowed to monetize the show. Now, they're copywriting legitimate for a minute and 10 seconds right now. If I am to mute this minute and 10 seconds in there, it will come back with another copyright automatically for another minute and 10 seconds throughout the thing. So what's the thing on hearts? Well, it's here. If I do this, I can show you guys really quick. Like, my live chat, it really makes me mad. It really makes me mad. Like, this is what I see for chat. So if you see that heart there, if you say something too much, that heart there will cut off the word, and then I can't see it. Right? Like, I don't get why YouTube put this here. It makes me mad. Yeah, so it's not like I don't want to play these games. The Five Nights at they're scary as all hell. I gotta say, I get a sick feeling in my stomach playing these games. So I do want to play them because I know they're entertaining for a lot of people. But when I sit there and I get nothing but copyright claims, it becomes a nightmare. My inboxes for my emails just get filled up, and it's not fun to deal with the copyright claims, especially when they sit there ineligible. Yeah, YouTube saying it has a heart. Really? The LY is cut off because I can't see it. It don't. Certain live chat devices show this interactable icon you can click on. I don't see it on my computer, but I see it on my phone. So if I put this in Chrome, do I see it? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I use Firefox. So Firefox usually doesn't get things like this, so it's kind of weird to see that. I am monitoring it from my computer desolator. That's my third screen. I got 1, 2, 3. 3 screens. You're on Chrome and you're heartless? Well, we already knew that, Cthulhu. So, are you going to let me do this, or do I gotta sign in? Yeah, you're gonna make me sign in. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Let's do it this way. I don't want my ad. I see. Chrome doesn't show that. That's interesting that it shows on Firefox only. Odd. Very odd. Cthulhu has a brain instead of a heart. You're in an opera? Oops, you're in an opera. Talking about operas, I've been tempted, I just don't like the price of it, to pick up Final Fantasy 6 on Steam because it's remastered. And the remastered for it actually has a singing part to the opera scene with Celeste. Oh, you're using Opera GX browser. Yes, that's right. So I've been tempted to pick it up because there's a bit of upgraded graphics for it. Like, I don't know. If it goes on sale, I might get it. I mix user. Yeah. So yeah, I've been tempted to do that and play through it again. They've also added in a bunch of espers into the game. So based off other games, like they've put in Cat Sith and all these other things. So I'm like, they've added context to it, they've added more things to it, and the Steam version of the game is has mods to add more to the game. So I'm like, because there's more things you can do with the game and there's mods where people have added more to Final Fantasy VI, I'm kind of like, I'm borderline sitting there going, I think, why are you playing? Why? I don't want you to play automatically. Bet you get copyright struck for it. I don't know from personal experience, but I bet it'll happen. From Final Fantasy VI, I played that before and didn't get any copyright on it. I'm pretty sure. Did I play that before? Maybe not. Have I never played Final Fantasy VI on my channel? No, I did. None of it got copyrighted. The only, actually, no, Habanero, you are right. There was a copyright, but the copyright is only on the N song. So I was okay with that, and I just muted it. So yes, I have played Final Fantasy VI on this channel before. Long time ago. Like, we're talking 2019. 4 years ago I played it. And yes, there is one copyright on it, but that is from it's from the end credit. The song's melody at the end of the game was what copyrighted. That was the only thing that was copyrighted on the entire thing. Right? That I can take care of. That is fine. The copyright system is broken as hell, so I don't know if it'll ever be fixed. That's exactly it. They can detect it in real time now, they just don't care. Copyright is afraid of death metal music streams. Right? Right? You're testing out a NVIDIA broadcast? Sweet, oops. Let me know how it goes. But, Habanero, you are talking about the opera song in there. Like, that is something that is worth checking out. I don't know if it might get copyrighted because it's newer music. I'll look into that. I'll look into that. See, people are mixed on it. Like, there's a lot of positive comments on it. It's a very good game. Oh, you already got it there, Habanero. I see that. So yeah, I am tempted to pick that up. Another one that I've been told to try is what was that game called? The Pathfinder game that's out there. Pathfinder Wrath of Righteousness, is that what it is? No, that's DLC. What's the actual? Oh god. Don't play it. Yeah, Path of Righteousness.
When gods and
Yeah. Yeah, I've been told that's a decent game. Yeah, with all the copyright now, how does one play DMC games? Yeah, it has a feature to edit my eyes with AI to always look at the camera. Crazy oops. Yeah, the copyright system is all about scammers trying to make an easy buck. I just assume at this point, any game that has music in it will get hit, especially not by the company that created it. Yeah, well, Habanero, a lot of games don't get hit because the games themselves, if they started getting hit, then the game companies do come down on it. It's the older indie games that tend to get hit. Now, the problem with FNAF 4 in particular, it seems that all the music was copyrighted. It's not being claimed by the person that actually owns it. That's the problem. And, you know, maybe they come out with a new version of FNAF 4 that doesn't have that copyright music. And the worst thing about FNAF 4, the music that got copyrighted, is the ambient music in the game. It's just the music that's in the background of the game. And you're like, then you sit there and you go, well, how do I deal with this? Like, now, either I play the game and just accept that I will not get anything from it, and it becomes a copyright issue on the channel, or I fight it. You can't dispute it, because if you dispute it and lose, then you get a strike. And it's not worth it. Like, the way the copyright system on YouTube works is it makes it where you don't want to dispute it because it's not worth it. It's not worth chancing it. Be nice if it could be modded to change that music. That's a possibility, Cthulhu. Someone could change the ambient music in FNAF 4. Maybe I'll look into that. Maybe someone's already done something like that. You never know. That is worth looking into it. Hello, Asphera. The other option is I play a secondary track over top of it, where then it mixes the two tracks, but I don't know how distracting that could get. Asphera, how are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. We're talking about all sorts of things tonight. We talked about AI art. Apparently, everyone liked my new boyfriend style of art for myself. Let's see if I can find it here. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Everyone wants me to take up this look. Tearjerker movie? Just play nonstop goat screams over the remixes. Miley Cyrus one is your favorite there, Maz? Play that Take On Me song Des plays in his streams, bound to make it more scary. Odd Thomas, by the way, that looks is so chop off your testes. You don't want me to have that hairstyle. I want your boyfriend to have that hairstyle. Play Caveman in Africa music for FNAF Fear Ambience. Oh boy. Why, Giovanni? Why? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. See, like games like Ori and the Blind Forest, that music was never copyrighted. That's one of the reasons why I go back and I used to play that as music, right? Because I love the music to that game. Bongos play as Freddy behind you. Dunk. Oh dear God, no! That hairstyle screams like you watch other men bone my wife. Wow, it's Farah. Yeah, Ori and the Blind Forest, very good game. And Will o' the Wisps. Can't believe I beat them both on hard. Like that was I had to give myself a little bit of a challenge there. That was fun. Frustrating at times, but fun. So those that say I'm not a good gamer, I can still beat games. I can still get through games. I haven't finished a game in a long time. Yeah, there's not much out there. Oh, I just need games that don't need this optimization. It would definitely be a cute look for Cinder's boyfriend. No doubt about it. Cinder's boyfriend is Alucard, and that's why he's being led around in Dead Cells, right? Right, Giovanni? Still hoping Stalker 2 is a good game, but I assume mods will save it if not. Yeah, well, it got brought up earlier, like No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is a great game. It's just when it first came out, it was horrific. When Cindy gets a boyfriend, what is his name? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No Man's Sky is amazing. Yes. Everyone's now naming my boyfriend. Okay. Okay, what is my boyfriend's name? What is it? Rodrigo. Ash. Ash will be his name. And now that I've killed my father, it's time to call me Daddy. Alucard. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, this stream went to a weird spot real quick. He's more like a Brandon. Oh boy. Timmy! What's going on, Crash Test? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Oh. See, this is what happens when all of you sit there and you come up with the names of my boyfriends. My future boyfriend's name. Bartholomew? Oh, Sphera's got you a second coffee tonight, Crash Test. Crash Test, you got more than one coffee cups tonight. Oops, you're going with the old Voldemort? So I'd never be able to say his name? Mr. Garrett. I'm with Habs. He looks like more like an Esteban. His first name would be Ash. His second name would be Blaze. Pillow pants. Pillow pants. Pillow pants? King George III of the... Okay, this has just gone absurd. This is... Yeah, you've all gone off the deep end absurd. That's where it's gone. It's from Clerks 2. Yes. What are you writing, a fanfic? Sir Gideon of Near the All-Knowing? The Dark Dovahkiin? Aldrun? Aldrun? Let's hope we get some Ruin patches to fix Ruin. Cthulhu, I doubt it. I doubt it. They didn't patch security breach to fix it originally. Like, they bring out a DLC a year after the game comes out, and it's not optimized for the game. And it's running the base game for the base for the game. I expected it to actually fix the original game, but it never came out. Honestly, the name Ruin is a perfect name for the game. Right? There was talk about Armored Core 6 coming out. How they sacrificed some performance for the game for more of like an optimized version of the game to play, a more fun version of the game to play, because it's a very high intensity game. So it sounds like Armored Core 6 might be the next game that's going to come out that's going to be good. Do or do not. There is no do. Or there is no do not. Okay. This is what happens when the heart cuts it off again. The mythical Dumbledore. Oh boy. Don't play. Don't play. Just there. Exodia, the Forbidden One. Oh, now we're just getting ridiculous. We're just naming off everything that's known in fantasy lore of things. King Baldwin IV. As long as he doesn't shoot himself. Why are we naming like random Harry Potter people? Don't blame the heart for your lack of reading comprehension skills. Hey, I'm going to blame the heart every time I can't read something on the screen because it gets cut off. Chad McChin. All of you are ridiculous. All of you are ridiculous. Yeah, new job's working out good. I know what I'm doing for the next like few weeks. We're building Trey. We're building a route for cable to go. It's fun. It'll be off lifts. It'll be yeah. No, you're a towel. What? You're a towel to go cry on. Yeah, work has been like the first week was really good. I ended up having to miss a day because I would sign a bunch of papers. But that's besides the point. That was something that had to happen. Tally. Yeah, he's going to be Tally, the pillow pant. There. We settled on the name Tally the Pillow Pant, just for Cthulhu and Esfera. Yeah, there's not much that we need to worry about. The safety that's involved is a little bit much because it's a new project. So everyone's watching us with a hawk, like a hawk right now. You do one thing, you step out of line, and they're like coming down on you. It's kind of a little crazy on the amount of eggshells we got to walk on right now. But as the project moves along, that'll get lessened because more people will come on site. So, ironically, Tal sounds like a ominous and unironical cool name. Every mage and wizard wants Cindershadow. Yeah, you know it. I love the idea of your boyfriend being named Tally. You would, Habanero. And Habanero, you would be jealous of it too. Especially the Dark Lords. Oh, God. Oh, what have I walked myself into? What have you all walked me into here? First we were trying to turn me into a furry, and now we're turning me into having a boyfriend furry. This is... I tell ya, that's where things are gone nowadays. I still really like the new profile pic. I really do. South Park should still be the best show, especially when you joke and they gaslit their whole audience. Classic. The Dark Lord is needy. Did I see that dog article I sent you? You sent me a dog article? Oh yeah. Crash Test. I've seen that everywhere. That actually came out like a couple months ago. I thought I talked about that on stream very briefly, about how this Japanese man spent like $20,000 of his own money to turn himself into a dog, turn himself into a collie. Don't act like we inflicted this upon you. You've always been a furry. Oh, have I? I've always been a furry now. Well, I guess I gotta live up to the name. Like, whatever. If I'm a furry, I'm a furry. If that's the case. See, Desolator, you still there? Talking the furry thing a bit far, I see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The dog, yeah. Yeah, the guy... Wow, these are big ass pictures. Why are these pictures in like super up close and personal? Jesus Christ. Those things are huge. I can't even do anything with those. Let me find this on Twitter. Yeah, there it is. Oh, of course. It comes under drama alert, but whatever. This one should bring it up. And then we do this. And if I do this, yeah, there you guys go. This is a guy turning himself into a dog. And I'm going to mute that music right now because it's a little too clown. Like, the guy has turned himself into a collie. He is legitimately walking around in this crazy ass fursuit saying he's a dog. AI image generation, Cindershadow Phoenix Furry. You want me to put that in there? You want me to put that in there, Crash Test? I bet you it comes out with nothing that's good. I bet you it gives me nothing. Paste. Here we go. It's creating. We'll see if I can even show that on stream. Oh, okay. You guys saw all the rest of them. Phoenix transformation might be painful when he catches fire. Yep. Yep. We'll see what comes up here. It'll probably take a couple minutes here. God has abandoned us, and the darkness closes on our very souls. Yeah, other things that I've been trying to do was come up with more background for other people as well. He will get first class in hell. What? Let's see. Let's see what the bloody hell did it give me? Okay, I gotta show these. Oh, that's weird. Okay, Crash Test, you want to see what a furry generation of putting those three words in there? Here's the first one it gave me. I don't even understand it. There you go, Crash Test. It's a cat-like phoenix. Oh, God. So that was the first one it gave me. And this is the second one. I'm confused. Go Pokeball. Yep, yep. It gave me new Pokemon. Don't let Palpatine see this. Where's its head? I got new Pokemon. It gave me Pokemon. It's a headless squirrel. Oh, this one's better than the other one, but it's weird. Going to play Pow World? What the hell's Pow World? Hold on. PAL? PAL is a game. It's apparently a free game. The hell? How old is this? October 2022? Similar to Five Nights at Freddy's 4? The hell did we just find? Cinder, Lettuce, and I are all going to play Pow World together. What the hell is Pow World? Whoa. What is Pow World? Pow World on Steam? The hell is this? It's like a cute version of Pokemon? Multiplayer open world survival crafting game where you can befriend collectible mystery creatures called POW. Interesting. POW World is adult Pokemon. Pokemon with guns. Interesting. The AI wants you to be a gothic romantic e-girl. Yeah, 100%. Canadian furry phoenix. That might give us a better prompt. I'll try it there, Mass. See what it comes up with. Ah. Okay, so... But Pal, hold on. Where are we? So this was a game that came up. New mission awaits completion. You will listen to PAL. Maintain your engine lights and oxygen levels while avoiding PAL and navigating towards destination.
New mission. Exciting.
Oh, it's got puzzles. It's got weird music. Oh, it's got like low res stuff. Weird. They say it's like Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Strange. That's about it. Doesn't give me anything there, but it's a free game. You're not joking, Habanero? You can also enslave and traffic the monsters, make them work in sweatshops? That's hilarious. British Cindershadow having tea with Australian Cindershadow. Oh boy. Maz, these are strange. Oh boy. Maz, you're not ready for this. No one's ready for this. They've created a new Canadian cartoon called Furries and Me. It's the Canadian cat phoenix that goes out there and goes on adventures. He's got bear-like claws. Yeah, Habanero, I was looking at it. Looks interesting, it does. Finally a fursuit perfectly fit for Cinder. Oh boy. Nope, I don't think so. Here's the other picture it gave me. This one's just weird. It's the essence of a I don't even know if that's a fox in the head of a cat. It's got two heads. Disconnectable tail. This one just, yeah, that screams new Canadian cartoon right there. Oh boy, they're both great. Oh, when you add Canadian to something, when you add it there, and it's like, what are we doing? How is it going there? Yeah, definitely going to take over the world. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yesterday we were supposed to have things work out. Like I've been working with the lawyer to deal with a lot of stuff, like the last 6 years of just stuff that hasn't gone very good in our favor. Trying to get rid of a lot of issues. I'm hoping it all works out. It didn't, for some reason. It didn't hit the deadline on time, so now we're waiting. Hopefully Monday it doesn't go too long because it starts to cost more money. But yeah, all things aside, I'm hoping, my fingers are crossed, that things work out here in the next couple days, and then I don't have to worry about anything more. And once I do that, then I'll let you guys know. I'll make my own video and say it's time to celebrate. What AI am I using? Well, I'm using it's called OpenArt.ai Create, and it uses, you can switch between all the different AIs out there. I'll put it in Discord. And it gives you like tons of free uses for it, so it is worth looking at. They have Stable Diffusion in this. Oops. They use Stable Diffusion. Let's see. They have Stable Diffusion, Realistic Version, Dream Shaper, Epic Realism. Like there's 30. Is it not quite 30? They have DALL-E in here, Stable Diffusion 2.1, Fusion 1.5, Arcane Diffusion. They have Open Journey. They have many different ones in here. There's even ones that do like anime skins completely. So it is a nice catch-all for a lot of different AI out there right now. You know what I should do? I should do a shot of myself right now. Let's see if I can do this. I got an idea. Okay, no, I need to be looking at it. There we go. Okay, so we'll do this. I'm gonna grab this right now. Save, do that. I want to try something here. I'm gonna put a picture of myself in here right now and add Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball. What else would it be? What else would it be? Just because I have my hair up on end, I want to see what comes up with if I do that. And you can add images, your own images to these things too, which makes it a lot of fun. Okay, let's see what it comes out. That'll take a little bit. Wishes? Wishes? Why would I put wishes? Just curiosity right now. Because I know we always joke about the Vegeta hair, right? We'll do that one, and then that'll be probably it tonight. Oh, super lame. Lame. Like, come on. It just drew me as Goku. Or Gohan. Lame. This is how it drew me. I took a picture of me on stream right now. Yeah, it's nothing. It like gave me nothing. Dragon Ball Saiyan wishes. Yeah, like that's a nothing. That does nothing. That's hilarious. Look how it drew me in Discord. Uh-oh. Oh god. What the hell? Oh my god, that's amazing. New profile picture. Oh, I hurt. What she says. Oh my god. Why do you guys have fun with that? That's Next to you guys, I will be uploading Furry Pimp Cinder to my community tab as well. Oh god, what the hell is that? What the hell? This is Call of Duty me? That's just disturbing. Call of Duty that's gone through the military? That's not as funny as the other one. The other one was hilarious. You came up with something you'll say. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, you guys have fun with that. I look forward to seeing more random pictures of what the hell is going on with AI art and me. You guys have fun. I will catch you guys very soon. Have a good night, everyone. We will. It'll be another week. I've got one video in the queue, and hopefully I can get more up tomorrow. Until then, you guys have a great night. Thanks for joining. We'll see you again very soon.